Big leg day today. Well, not really. Every leg day is big. It's just a little different than every other day. Heart rate gets up a little more, even more than deadlifts. Even though deadlifts are heavier, squats, it's just different. You got weight right around the neck area. It just gets your heart rate going. So it's good stuff. Got to check the view. Let's see what we got going on here. Nothing crazy. Not too bad. Sun is still up actually, but it's only like 3 something, so it's not even that late. It's just dark clouds. We're over the hump though. We are on to the point where the days are going to start to get longer, sunnier, warmer. So we're going in the right direction. Going to check the weight now. Not thinking anything crazy, but if I can hold steady around the 207 or 206, that'd be fine. 207.2. Okay, cool. And honestly, I'm fine with the slower weight gain. 207.2. That's a big part of why I wanted to document this process, because it takes time, and the gains have been good, but it's been steady. I didn't go up 10 pounds over the course of 1 week or anything ridiculous like that. It's just been chipping away at it, making gains here and there over the course of 129 days. Gone up about 20 pounds, which I'm happy with, but still, when you break it down, that's not a crazy amount of weight to be gained, at least not in my opinion. And it's taken 6 workouts a week and a ton of food. So that's the equation that's necessary for weight gain. All right, let's get into the workout. Okay, here's the plan. I think I got the day right. Day 129. Got the body weight there. Squats 365. Hopefully 8 and beyond. We'll just have to wait and see how the warm-ups feel. Front squats, I'm going to switch out the bar again and do that 275 because that felt really solid last week. Single leg calves, we'll get 3 sets, and then some forearms with the farmer carry implements, I guess. We'll do a superset with those, and that should do it. All right, squats. Felt pretty solid, honestly. Felt like my pace was halfway decent compared to the last time I did 365. Just the last rep actually felt pretty good, and watching the video, I'm like, definitely could have done 10, but when I did the last rep, it felt like it was a little more of a good morning as opposed to a squat. Watching the video, it didn't look too bad, but the depth wasn't quite as good. So a better, more confident 9 for sure. So 10, 11, it's gonna happen next week. But yeah, these felt way better than last week. I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago was when I did the 365 for 9. So yeah, definitely going in the right direction, and definitely not absolutely destroying myself on deadlifts. And yesterday on back day, that helped a lot, I think. So we're going to move on to some front squats, and then it's all easy stuff. But these are going in the right direction. Feel good about them. Again, this is one of those, did I, beat my all-time best? No, but I did, 9, which is the most I've done, and it felt better. So I'll take that. Sometimes you got to take those as a progression. All right, onward. Legs feel a little toasty post back squat, but back feels good, which is the most important thing. So this set, we'll see. Switched out the bar. So this is the, we'll call it the easier front squat bar. It's just the other one's thicker, so it has more tendency to roll away on me. So this is comparable to last week. So I think I got 9 last week, so obviously 10's in the back of my mind, but the legs, because of that back squat set, I don't really know how they feel until, you know, I do that first rep, and then I kind of know, like, all right, is this a 6er or a 10er or what's going on here? Also, I'm trying one belt loop looser because I've just kind of been cranking it super tight, and I think there's a point where if the belt's too tight, then you can't effectively brace because you can't actually get that breath. It's, you know, too tight where you can't get a breath. Like on that back squat set, breathing was way better. That wasn't the limiting factor. So 2 weeks ago when I did 365 for 9 on the back squats, the limiting factor obviously was challenging, but my breathing was just like going. So that's the strategy going forward. All right. Chitter chatter complete. Let's see what we do here. Should feel easy, right? It's 90 pounds lighter. Not bad. Definitely felt a little bit fatigued post back squats, but back feels good. So now we're gonna crush 3 sets calf raise. Time to do it. All right, hopefully we're not out of the frame here. So calf raises, I'm gonna just pair them all together. So we're going 60 pounds, hopefully 20. That's 6, 7. And we'll just do sort of like a drop set, but we're not gonna drop the weight at all. We're just gonna switch to the right side, back to the left side, back to the right side, like that. Go 16, 17, 19, 20. Might have miscounted. Close enough. Make sure I get this one right. But yeah, squats felt good today. So that strategy of not tiring out the lower back with those double dumbbell rows, I think paid off. And then also the deadlifts, keeping them more reasonable. We'll say that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. And back. Now I'll try and get 12 to 15. This is a good way to get calves done if you're short on time. I'm not short on time, I just don't want to skip the forearms again. 7, 8, 10, 12, 14. Anybody else at the home gym, I'd be interested to hear what you do for calves. But I've heard just barbell standing raise, but I don't know, I haven't really figured out a super safe way to do that yet. So any intel on that would be appreciated. All right, now we'll go 10 and 10. I need to find a way to ramp up the calf training. Best results for calves, I feel like, are if you have an extra 15 minutes at the beginning of your workout, or just use it as your warm-up to get the heart rate up. Just do, 10 sets on the calf raise and make that your warm-up. Okay. We get, they're decently puffed, but nothing crazy, so we'll get One more set here. Tis nighttime. It's pretty nice out though. It's only in the 40s, so nothing crazy. Just burn these out, get like another 10. Don't skip your calves, so they're not gonna grow on their own. Unless you walk a lot and just have good genetics for solid calves, you really gotta hammer them, and often they're not gonna grow like, you know, what the type of growth you get from the press sets that I do for bench press and shoulders. You know, they need something pretty intense to get some good growth. Just because you walk, stand on your calves all day. I mean, sure, I use my chest a little bit, but literally only when I'm bench pressing. You know, my calves are one at a time. If it's one leg at a time, they're handling 207.2 pounds 1,000 times every day or more, however much, probably way more than 1,000. I've never tracked my steps, so I'm not exactly sure, but you get the point. That's why chest and back and arms can grow a little more easily. All right, onto the forearms, and then we're out of here. Obviously, but also just, I don't want to say recommend. I like them for myself. You'd have to test them out and see if they work. You know, they're a little bit intensive on the wrists, but I've gotten used to them, and I feel like I get really good, you know, development right here from doing the forearm curls this way. And I don't need as much weight. Could definitely use a lot less weight, making the grip element more challenging. You know, if I were to use a regular barbell, I'd have to do at least 45 each side, probably. So this, I don't need as much weight, so we'll take it. All right, and also on the reverse curls, I went up to 10 pounds each side instead of 5 pounds each side. I said I was gonna do 5 pounds each side, but we're gonna push into new boundaries. So we're gonna get 2 sets of this quick, back to back, and then, yeah, that'll be it. Decompress, and we're out of here. Hopefully 208 tomorrow. We'll see. Slow and steady. I'd rather progress slower and keep the gains that I make, if that makes sense. If I jump up really fast, more than likely, the gains aren't gonna stay. I'll go slower so we get no squeak. That's tough. I can't even go slow enough for that. Apologies. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Right into these. What am I doing? Oh. Okay. These are a little tougher. Okay. It was a good leg day. Happy with this. Was glad to do a heavy back squat and a heavy front squat, same workout. I've kind of been holding back on the front squats because 225 was tough with that fat bar, squat bar. It's a 50-pound bar actually. I think I've talked about that before, so it's actually 370, I guess. But I don't know, all bars are 45 pounds. It's just how it is. So that's how I count it. That way, if I were ever to work out at a commercial gym, I'd be stronger than I thought I was. Better than the opposing option there. Go to the commercial gym and find out you're weaker because you've been using a bar that's too light. All right, back to this. These weigh 10 pounds each, I believe. Was that my goal? I want to get 20. That felt like enough on the wrists. So we're gonna switch to the reverse. We got the forearms good today. Okay. There we go. Oh, I'm just kidding. All right. That's it for today. Enjoy the rest of the day. Hopefully it's not pitch black wherever you are, because it is here. Sadness. But like I said earlier in the video, it's getting better every day now. We got like an extra minute or two of sunlight, so we're headed in the right direction. We're through the valley and going upwards into the sun. So that's all good. Yeah. As always, appreciate the support. Appreciate the likes, appreciate the comments. Any questions about the workout program or, you know, the general goals, feel free to post them. And again, anybody who has a home gym setup and has some kind of calf raise setup, I would appreciate any ideas there. I know somebody suggested a 2x4, but I feel like the 2x4 would just flip over. I don't know, maybe I need like a more solid piece of wood. Also with the barbell squat, it's like how do you hold the bar and do the calf raise, because you have the balance for the calf raise. Maybe put it on your shoulders. Sorry about that. Put it on your shoulders maybe. And you know, kind of like a front squat or a zombie squat like that. Anyway, any ideas there, much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of the night. And we'll see you tomorrow for chest and triceps. Got the forearm workout done. Success. Yeah, tomorrow will be probably higher rep on the bench. And tomorrow might be a higher weigh-in too, because there's no work tomorrow. So that should help the gains. All right, enjoy the rest of the night. See you tomorrow. Peace.